Hello friends, welcome to another video of Investor Boundary. One thing you might have noticed about big investors, the investors which we talk about these time, we see them on TV channels, on YouTube and on other platforms. One thing is common about these investors is they made big money in selective multi-bagger stocks. So they must have found multi-bagger stocks in their portfolio and that's how they build money. There might be some other ways that's how they made make big money, but given the multi-bagger possibility, that is a key factor among all these investors who made good money, and they are quite a big investor now. We talk about them, and we discuss about these investors these days. Uh, so it becomes important, critical for us as a small investor that we find a multi-bagger. We always look for multi-bagger possibilities and find out, and we grab if it's available at a fair valuation. That's a critical thing for any small investor. So let's start this video and discuss about a possible multi-bagger. I'm Arun. I'm an NRI and I have investment in Indian and American companies, and because of this interest, and that's how I end up making videos about the market, about companies listed in India and America. So the video we are this video we are going to discuss about a possible multi-bagger which is called Prakash Pipes Limited, and this is a company which belongs to two sectors. So Prakash Pipes Limited, you can see that it's a very small company. It's just 1,500 crore market capital right now, and recently it made its lifetime high. And thing is, this is a small company. If you look at valuation, stock P, you will find that it's just 15.4 kind of P, even after rising this much in the past couple of years. The still P is very, very low, you can see. But the point here, the trick here is because this company belongs to two different sectors. One is the pipes and fittings, PVC pipes, and the one is the packaging film. Now both these sectors command different kind of valuation, and that's why it's not straightforward to just pick one sector and decide P and then compare that P with Prakash Pipe Limited P and call it overvalued or undervalued or fairly valued. So we'll find out in future. In probably I have to make a separate video about how to evaluate such companies. But given 15.4 kind of P in such a bull market, it looks like it's a very undervalued stock. And considering it's a small cap company, and there is possibility of this company to grow further. So you can see that if we just consider the one part of this company, which is PVC pipes and fittings, you will see that there are companies which command very good P. Supreme Industries, Astral, then there are Prince Pipes, and they have very good P. They are at least 30 plus for P kind of multiple. They are trading. Even if you look at Supreme and Astral, they are like more than 50 P multiple. So that gives one assurance that Prakash Pipe seems still undervalued if you just consider this PVC pipes and fitting sector. But yeah, if we consider the sector of packaging films, which is a very volatile sector, which sometimes the companies make good money for years and then suddenly it drops and becomes quiet for some time, and that's why it commands very low P. So now we have to assign that in between, considering the weightage of one sector and weightage of the sector, and that's how we can find the more fair P of this company. But given small P number at this time in the bull market, it seems like it there's the scope for improvement. And if you see that they have very good reserve, it's just a 1,500 crore kind of company, and they got like 341 crore kind of reserve, and that's very good. That's commendable, and it shows that companies on a very right path. They're making good cash. They're generating good cash out of the business. And one thing you will find about the promoters, originally the Prakash Pipe was part of Prakash Industries, but promoters did a good job and they decided to demerge this company, and that's how it got it's a separate company now, listed company, and that's why we are discussing about the multiple P multiples of this company, which is different from the original Prakash Industries, and that was a very smart move by the promoter. So that gives an idea about promoter, smart promoter. Because it's a small cap company, we don't have much clarity about the management and what in the past. Because it's a small cap company, have uh, very less information on about this company, about the management. That's why it becomes that we find some key indicator which gives us idea about the company or about the promoters. So one is that's how they demerge the entity, and that gives us some kind of assurance that promoters are smart. If you look at that in December 2021, there were like 41 kind of stake promoter were holding, and they increased to 44 kind of range. That shows that they have a strong belief and they are smartly they acquired quite a few percentage or extra holdings in the company. And given that they have good cash reserve, and given the increased holding, they demerged. These are indicators which give us idea about the smart investor. One another thing which I would like to mention here is there was just some time ago they borrowed, instead of borrowing money from the market, from banks, for example, at very high interest rate, because this is a high interest rate environment. They decided to pledge shares, and that's how they borrowed money, because they wanted to expand some facility. I think that it's about the packaging film, where they wanted some money to be invested. They pledged and they got some money, and they used that instead of going for high interest loan. That gives us, and the indicator that the management, the promoters are smart, and these are the points which we should keep in mind about this company. And we can say that there is a possibility that this company can get bigger, and it can get a better valuation. So it can be a multi-bagger, possible multi-bagger. And you see, there are demerger possibilities, because PVC pipes is a separate division, and packaging films is a separate division. Maybe if the company grows in the future, they may demerge the two entities. Well, you never know. That's quite a possibility. So I would say that though it's at very high valuation, uh, it gone up quite a lot in past 1 year and a few months. So I would say that little cautious when purchasing, but given other factors which we discuss in this video, there is possibility that this company can still grow, can be re-rated. So there are multiple possibilities about this company, and that's why we should keep monitoring. And I will make more videos on this, and we'll monitor how this company is progressing, and I will give you more update about the company in future. But yeah, it looks to me it may be a good company. I have personal interest in the company. That's the disclaimer. I'd like to make it here. Uh, and I have personal interest in the company. I'm monitoring this company quarter by quarter, year. I'm keep tracking this company and how it's performing, and that's how I will keep you guys updated on this. And we'll we'll meet in the next video. We'll find another multi-bagger. We'll discuss another multi-bagger opportunity, or we'll discuss in more detail about the market, about companies. And if you guys want to have covered any specific company, you can highlight and comment. You can mention. I'll try to make, if it makes sense, that and for possible, I will make separate video on based on your comment. I will decide. So let's wrap this now, and we'll meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye, friends.